I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
I do not like this. She is far too eager.
I do not hide it. To restore lost knowledge, I would risk much.
And what would you do with it? You could be worse than Corypheus.
True.
So, paralyze yourself for fear of what might be? I can give nothing but my word. Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
How can I trust you?
What's to stop you from taking the knowledge and leaving?
My word. If that seems insufficient, Corypheus threatens all, even myself. He must be stopped.
True.
And who stops you?
I, Inquisitor, seek neither immortality nor your life.
Oh, there's the wall.
If anyone is to use the well, it will be me.
So you will take what little knowledge you can understand and let the rest go to waste?
It won't. It won't go to waste.
And who's to say it will go to waste?
I do. I am forever balked by those who believe they know better than I. Drink if you will, for the sake of us all, but steel your will to do it.
Why am I here? Corypheus, a magister wishes to rip the veil open. I must learn how to stop him.
Oh, it's worth any price.
If you can help me vanquish Corypheus, take whatever price you wish.
Is it over? Is he coming round? I knew this would happen.
Huh.
So, you've got a head full of damp whatever. How's that feel?
Hello, Corypheus.
The Illuvian!
Go now, go.
Through the mirror.
Huh. Well, that happened. Huh. So we're getting the knowledge of elves long forgotten. What does that actually gain us? Who cares? And one more.
It is done.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise,
No.
he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not.
He won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
He's trying to, I think.
It's voices, whispering from so far away I can barely hear them.
If only one who understood such voices had used the well's power instead.
Then we'd have to rely on her interpretation of them, and whatever she chose to tell us.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
Then help me understand.
Then help me. Isn't that what you came here to do?
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next. What did you mean?
The dragon isn't an archdemon. It's a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his power. Kill it, and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed.
That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but where there's dragon...
I need to summon Mythal.
Whatever Mythal was, goddess or myth?
There. An altar in the wilderness. That's where I need to go.
I see you are determined. So be it.
Are you certain of this?
We must prepare for the worst.
No. We must be ready for anything. A trap. Or worse.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Good. Wow, what in the actual living heck did I get? Well, I'll tell you one thing I didn't get. The Well of Sorrows whispered a power in the Arbor Wilds strong enough to end Corypheus. What else we gotta do? Did anyone actually come back? I can't remember. I think someone did. Oh, yeah, we got an Inquisition perk. Okay, 1 combat ability point for the Inquisitor only. 4 points needed in this category.
We'll be spread thin until the rest of our forces return from the Arbor Wilds.
Of course.
Arcane knowledge. Ability knowledge. Herbalists. Grants us we can increase the discover range of search action. That's not bad. Let's increase my focus. I'm at power. Don't really need that. What's this? Bring something to scare half a judgment.
Inquisitor.
Grab that. Let's talk to Thing about what we've just done. Solus, see what he says. Sarah slightly disapproves. The trouble of directing his operation. I know Solus don't approve for much, but it's difficult to see if you approved what I did. Solus, where are you? There you are.
How does it feel to have the power of an ancient elven goddess flowing through you? Is it everything you hoped?
It was the Witcher, me.
Would you rather I give Morrigan that power? Does that sound like a good idea?
You see power as little more than a larger weapon. I look forward to seeing the price you pay. Until then, what will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
Rely on those of trust.
I'm not arrogant enough to think it's my decision alone. Whatever happens, we'll do it together.
You think to share your power, to avoid the temptation to misuse it. A noble sentiment, but ultimately a mistake.
Why?
Because while one selfless man may walk away from the lure of power's corruption, no group has ever done so.
Wait, never?
There's a first time for everything.
Perhaps, but it will not be this time. I believe even you know that.
Why is this so important to you?
I do not agree with everything you have done, Inquisitor. Your actions have been short-sighted. You have made mistakes, but they are your mistakes. You cannot correct them unless you claim them. Honor your mistakes. In the end, they may be all you have. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Sounds like you're leaving.
You planning to leave before we take down the bad guy?
No, but there may not be a later. It seemed wise to say my goodbyes now.
Huh.
What do you need? Of course.
Well, that went better than I expected, to be fair. Could have gone a lot worse. What do you think about this?
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I?
To Tevinter. Once this is done, if we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
Doing nothing as usual.
Of course you do nothing. That's typical, isn't it?
That's what I intend to change. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
Good. And what do you want to say to this? They are praying.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
That's fine.
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. Justinia wanted the Chantry to grow, but her reforms never took root. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change. I won't make that mistake.
Getting blown up didn't help.
You never know. Justinia might have succeeded if she hadn't been caught in a giant blast of magic.
I won't make that mistake either. Justinia thought the circles needed to change. But why stop there? The Chantry alienated potential allies by brutalizing elves and belittling dwarves. If we could bring them into the fold, wouldn't we have peace? There are those who would cling to the old ways, of course, but they will see. I would make them see. But I've rambled on too long. I am not divine, yet.
Jesus Christ, man, I'm just... Oh.
So if we kill Corypheus, what we will learn next? That he can command the...
Can we...
I hope that there's anything to give us an edge.
Hang on. Ow. That was a big drop. Bit late with the grunt there, dude. Let's see what the other elf thinks of it. Thinks of this.
Well, that's one problem solved. The champion, you shit.
Oh, hi, yeah. Listen, stand there. Right there. Now, about Mythal.
What should my reaction be?
Sarah, I don't know what reaction you want, but can this be it so we can be done?
All right. So maybe it's still you. Someone needed to do something. I mean, you went wading into a well of sorrows. Who hears that and thinks, well, dunk a butt, let's have a go? I mean, that whole place. Clearly demon bait. Top to bottom.
True.
It makes messing with their relics real stupid. So, test done, you're still you. We can leave these lies behind.
What do you mean?
Why are you dismissing what happened in Mythal?
Of course. None of it holds up. I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit.
True.
So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
But what if even some of it is true?
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw.
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird. If that's all it takes, Cariffi's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. You're not even an elf. Why are you being so damned elfy? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
Wouldn't be the first time.
The Inquisition is probably used to me sounding like an idiot.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Cariffi fish. Whatever.
Why is everyone sounding so down about it?
Inquisitor, come have a drink.
Okay.
To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend. I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn. Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones.
Okay.
That's our word for them. Atashi.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage.
True.
So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink. Nice. To dragons!
The good fights.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
It looks like his junk dead. Oh. Let's see what Cassandra's there, because she was there.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
If he returns, we'll face him.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
You're probably right.
It wouldn't be any fun if all this was over so soon.
Corypheus believes himself a god. Pride alone demands he not slink off into the shadows. I have faith you will be victorious even so. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, a valued friend, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
Don't jinx it.
We still have to beat Corypheus.
I have not forgotten. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter. You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
Am I just doing the rounds to say goodbye or something? Is that what this is?
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
Where's that? I tried that one, it didn't work. Morrigan, Vivian, Varric, Liana, Salas, Dorian, Josephine, Sarah, Iron Ball, Sandra. Well, I can give it one more shot, see if he actually accepts it this time. Nope, just a cutscene.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't.
Yep.
That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
You and me both.
So did I. Corypheus seems to break a lot of rules.
We still need to get the amulet working. I won't face Corypheus without it. I can't. But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not. There was a young man. He died alone. I didn't know how to help. Could I have saved him?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm sorry. I hardly understand any of this myself.
I get heavy when I think of him. It pushes me down, holds me here. It would hurt less to forget.
You need to remember.
That feeling is part of what makes you who you are. Don't forget that.
Heels of the hands bruised from beating on the wall, dark like the cabinet where I hid from father before the bad day. I will remember.
Good.
Is there anything you need?
No.
That's enough for now.
Another.
So where is it? Is it Cassandra or Josephine? I don't know.
You've been skittish for days. What's up your cruel?
My what? It's nothing.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
I'll talk.
How?
I'll keep an eye out.
This way? Walk his way through the castle. Back.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an ancient room where you consumed a pool of elfiness, and then walked through a mirror, and wound up back here.
Yep.
Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy?
All them once.
Think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
come swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of. The day the Herald of Andraste. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy man to the people.
I pray I
You'll
deserve
enter
it.
legend.
If it's true, may the Maker judge me worthy of the honor.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
Don't look like this is over.
I hope you're not going anywhere after I stop Corypheus.
Far from it. Oh, if you'll have me, there's so much more the Inquisition can do. Farewell, my lord. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
Keep forgetting. Not touchpad. Oh, okay, so it's there. Alright, go see why they're meeting, and then... I don't know.